Over 300 events later, today I'm going to show you exactly how fast I set up my 360 booth. What are we going to be using to set up the 360 booth? Well, we're going to be plugging it into our portable battery. This is a 24-volt battery. This is the telescopic arm that I use. It's really nice. You guys can see how nice this is. I went ahead and swapped out a few of the parts to make sure that it's ergonomic and also fully functional. I added a quick release plate right on here so that you guys will see in the video. All I have to do now is come up with my cage. So this is the cage that I'm using. And as you guys can see, there's lights on here. I can turn on these lights and I can play with the temperature as well. There's an iPhone 16 here. It's a standard iPhone 16 and it's connected to a power bank, so the phone is being powered throughout the event. All right, so you guys are gonna see how fast I get set up. All I have to do is go in here and click it just like that, and it's done. It's connected on here. And so this part right here is gonna go connected to this part right here. This part slides into the 360 booth. I usually have my photo booth directors have a hand's length away from the actual sphere. So if their shoes come out just a tad bit, it's still not hitting this. And then this right here goes connected right on here like this. You spin it in, you put it in, and it's complete. This is the latest generation of 360 booth. And so I wanted to make sure I showed you guys how quickly I can set up a 360 booth. Not just that, but also really upgrade some of the stuff, because when you guys order some of these things, just know that there's so many different manufacturers and the quality is definitely going to vary. And I know that for a reason. I've ordered many 360 booths, but just so you guys can see, you guys gotta go with the quality stuff. Not just that, but when you guys are training staff, they really get their hands on this. You know, you can move this here and you can like swivel it. If you get people that are shorter on the booth, people that are getting taller, all you have to do is play with this right here and then tighten it, and then you're good to go. So this really helps me provide a great experience for both the guest and my photo booth directors. So let's go ahead and jump into the video of me not speeding up, not slowing down, not chopping up, but me just straight up rolling out the 360 booth and getting it set up. All right, so we're gonna do this together. Let me turn this off right here. And when I am traveling to an event or when I send off a photo booth director, this goes inside of the box. So the box where we keep all of our power banks and cables, it goes in just like this. So all they have to do is pull this cage out, pop it on there, and they are good to go. So the phone stays on here and everything. This is a standard iPhone 16, as I repeated earlier. You don't need to spend a ton of money on a Max. You don't need to spend a ton of money on the Pro, and you definitely don't need to spend a lot of money on getting a phone that has a ton of internal storage, okay? So let's go ahead and get it done right now, veteran style. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on your marks, get set, go. I'm at the venue, I'm rolling my 360 booth. I don't keep it inside of the flight case because the flight case is just not the business. So I like ordering extra zipper cases. If you guys are using the flight case, you guys are crazy strong that is, because that thing is massive and heavy and bulky. So there, I zipped it off, and what I like doing is I like walking it off just like this, and then pulling this to the side, letting it go. Now at this point, I can grab that arm I was telling you about and connect it. But what I usually do is I'll pick a nice spot, set it down. Next thing is I'm gonna grab the arm. In addition to that, I'm gonna grab the D-mount right here. Let's go ahead and connect the D-mount. I'm gonna look for both the little, where are they at? Okay, they're right here. So I leave the knobs on here, guys, and then once I'm at an event, I'll loosen up these knobs a little bit to make sure that I can fit this in. But the reason I leave the knobs in here is less stuff to worry about. So now I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit here, a little bit here, and then I'm gonna start making my way in. Okay, and I'll tighten it just a little bit here, a little bit here. Okay, can you guys see? Yeah, you guys can see. And then from that point on, earlier when I was telling you guys, this telescopic arm goes twisted on like this. So now we got the telescopic arm and this already connected. This extends out, boom, just like this. All right, the next thing is I'm gonna go right over here, get close to you guys again, and I'm gonna grab the cage. Now I can simply connect it right in here like this. You guys will hear the little snap, just like that, and I can adjust this now, just like this. And last thing I'm gonna have to do now is I'm gonna grab this battery right here. Move this a little bit more. That's not too bad. I'm gonna grab this battery and I'm gonna connect it to the booth, and the controllers are on this side. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and get this and connect it and then turn on the battery power. All right, there, I am done. I've completely successfully assembled the 360 booth. What are the takeaways from this? Well, I'll talk about the takeaways from this, guys. Is some of you guys are using the old school 360 booth and you guys are setting up the arm piece by piece. That's a complete waste of time. You don't want to do that. Do what I'm doing, because I'm only doing this because it is going to really help my business run more efficiently and optimize the workflow. Look at everything that I just accomplished right now, and just, I want to say maybe this took me less than 2 minutes. So yeah, I know this video is going to help a lot of you guys, especially brand new people that are going into the industry. You definitely want to get a booth like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and list my manufacturer to this 360 booth on the description. One thing to bring up to my manufacturer when you guys talk to Jeremy, tell him, Jeremy, how much extra would you charge me to also include an extra telescopic arm, just to have a spare one? And also ask Jeremy, how much more will you charge me to include an extra zipper pouch? The reason I'm telling you guys to ask the manufacturer this is because I'm looking out for your business. The reason why is this, over time, it wears out. The zipper wears out. And so I like having a few of these per booth. And like I said, guys, it's all about the workflow and making it easy for yourselves. If you guys found value in this video, you already know what to do, baby. Hit the like button. Peace. Man, you almost fell, huh? Yeah, almost fell in love, baby.